Shelley and Alex. I'm Shelley.
And I'm Alex.
And as you can tell, we have a brand new format. We're hoping to bring a fun, fresh perspective on how God is actively engaging in the lives of all of us. And we actually did film another episode. And if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, which we hope you do, follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
Somewhere.
If you don't, please do. We did film the episode, but we totally scrapped the whole thing and it never aired.
No, but we had so much fun shooting it. But we feel like the Lord is calling us in a completely different direction. And I think with this, we're going to be shooting shorter clips, which are going to be more easily accessible on our website and on YouTube. And this is going to allow us to be more flexible with what we're doing and allow us to have more fun with it too.
Yes. And we threw out the rules of what we thought it should look like, and we're totally listening to what God wants us to do. And so here we go. And one of the things we did want to keep in it was the humor. And we find things funny, and we hope you find the things that we find funny also. If not, we'll go. You can take a break if you want. But anyways, so we brought some funnies. I'll show you the first one here. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, except for bears. Bears will kill you.
Yikes. Watch out, campers.
Okay. If there were cell phones at the Red Sea, okay, it would have taken them a lot longer than 40 years to... It would have taken me a lot longer. I'd still be there because I'm terrible at taking selfies. Thank you, sons, for telling me that and making me practice more. Okay, another one. I had a goldfish that could break dance on the carpet, but only for 20 seconds. And only once. He was dead, get it?
I get it!
You got it? Yeah, you got it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I also brought some more of the church bloopers. Because I think those are hilarious, and there's just a ton of them. I brought a couple of those along with me. All right. Ladies' Bible study will be held Thursday morning at 10 a.m. All ladies are invited to lunch in the fellowship hall after the BS is done. Okay, ladies. All right. The next one, the sermon this morning, Jesus walks on water. The sermon next week, searching for Jesus. You get it?
He just walked away?
Well, yes, they're searching for him. Okay. I hope you got that one. She didn't get that one. But, okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. The pastor will light the candle from the altar candles. The ushers will light the candles from the pastor's candle. The ushers will turn and light each worshiper in the first pew. Don't sit in the front row of that church, people. No. He's going to light each worshiper in the first pew. Okay, that's wrong. That's just wrong.
That's a good one.
Okay, now I've got some that have typos in them.
Okay.
So this one is, the senior choir invites any member of the congregation who enjoys sinning to join the choir. Okay, it's a different kind of choir for you sinners. You can join that one. It'll be an interesting one. All right, here comes our last one. Smile at someone who's having a bad day. Say hell to someone who's crabby. Okay, that would make them crabbier. Oh. Well, we will maybe put up some of these funnies on our website, and if you've got some funny things you want to share with us, please email us, and maybe we'll put them on our show, because we're always looking for funny things, and we would love for you to bring us funny things too.
Yes.
Welcome to Seedling's Christian Gift and Bookstore.
A place to inspire your heart, mind, and soul.
Located next to the Chanhassen Dinner Theater in Chanhassen. Lauren with Gold Anchor Photo for doing our photo shoot with us. We had so much fun. It was a total blast working with her, and we really would like to encourage you all to
check her out
on Facebook. She's Gold Anchor Photo. So thanks, Lauren. On our episodes, we want you to get to know us better, and so we want to share parts of our lives with you.
So we want to share part of our journey with you with Kingdom Connections. And our journey has looked a lot like this. Zing, 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 rather than a straight line. But we're trusting in the Lord because
we do. We've been trying to walk out the path because we know that his path is the bestest, say it 3 times fast.
Bestest. No.
Don't try. We won't do that. No.
Yeah, we know that his plan is the best. And that if we follow it, he's gonna guide us where we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have like a little clip that kind of is just fun and shows us going back and forth.
It does. Roll it. Okay, that was funny. I brought a clip too of me going back and forth too. Roll it. I'm excited to share this next section, which is called Poetry with Alex.
Hey! 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 Hey is a greeting, 3 letters, 1 word. But it surely brings life into this wonderful world. For it is so simple and will surely form dimples onto the cheeks of someone who just needs to be heard. So when you're walking around town, never fail to make a sound, but brighten someone's day by simply saying, hey! And now we're gonna have business with Boss Lady Shell.
First, I want to let you know where the name Boss Lady Shell came from. I used to own a boutique, and the girls who worked for me were not comfortable calling me Shelley because they were the friends of my sons. So they came up with a name, and it was Boss Lady Shell, and it stuck. And to this day, they and many other people, that's what they call me, Boss Lady Shell. So how do we bring a fun, fresh perspective on how God is actively engaged in the business world? The way that I see it, because it's a passion of mine. I've never seen myself working in a church or in a Christian organization. I've always seen myself in business. And a calling into business is still a calling. The supernatural effects of the anointing in the workplace or work field is just as important as in the mission field. And I've always felt that wherever I'm working, that was my mission field. And that's a place where I could be a disciple and impact those around me for the kingdom and using the gifts that God has given me. I often wonder how many of us are living out the calling and the purpose in our lives using the gifts that God has given us. How awesome would it be if we did that? Every workday wouldn't be perfect, but when we're doing what we're called to do, the passion and joy in what we're doing, things just flow and we thrive. I'm hoping that section will encourage you and equip you to use the gifts that you've been given every day in your work life. Until next time, I'm Boss Lady Shell. God bless.
Another new section we're starting is on romantic relationships. I am pumped about this because I'm a romantic at heart, but also I'm majoring in family studies. And if you look at our culture is saturated with romantic relationships, and the Bible is saturated with romantic relationships. So perfect duo. And let's just delve right into it. We're gonna be talking about The Bachelor / The Bachelorette. And guys, America is like obsessed with this show. I was looking up some stats and 17.5 million viewers watch these shows. That is crazy. Just to give you an idea of how many people this is, that would be all the citizens from Nebraska, West Virginia, Idaho, Maine, Hawaii, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Montana, Delaware, North Dakota, South Dakota, Alaska, Vermont, and Wyoming. That is 15 states. That's crazy. That's like seriously so many viewers. So why do we love the show so much? We're gonna go to a park and ask people what they think of the show, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it a little more. We just got to the park and it is rainy and gloomy out, so not many people here enjoying the weather. Boo! So we're gonna go check out a coffee shop and see what people think of the Bachelor or Bachelorette there. Do you like the Bachelor or Bachelorette? Why or why not?
Yes, I do. It's kind of like my guilty pleasure show. Highlight of my week sometimes. I like the girl drama when it's The Bachelorette because it's interesting, and then it's a fun show to like talk about with your friends and like catch up on who you like, who you don't like.
I don't like it, and I think it's crazy. And I think it's a wrong way to meet someone.
I do like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. It's super entertaining. It's just really fun to watch, and it's also really cool just because it's like all about love, and so like you really hope that the two people are able to like find love and stuff like that, and it's kind of just addicting.
Thank you everyone who answered our question. I think you really got to the point of why we love this show and why others may shake their heads at it. One reason I think you guys hit very well is that we love this show because at the core of it is love. And love in itself is a good thing because we were made to receive love and love someone else in return. Second point that you guys did a good job hitting on is that in The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, you choose whichever one's your favorite. The individual is shopping between 24 other people of the opposite sex. For some of you, this may be a dream come true. For others, this may be why you shake your head. Because they're trying them on kind of like a pair of jeans. They're trying each and every one of them on to see which one fits. They even go to the fantasy suite or the fantasy room to see which one fits, right? And the problem with this is that when we're treating love as if it is commodity, it infers that this love is conditional based on the other person's usefulness to us. So going back to the pair of jeans, if our pair of jeans have a hole in them, or maybe they don't fit right, or maybe we just don't like them anymore, we're gonna throw them out or give them to Goodwill. So looking at love now, if this person's personality doesn't really fit us right anymore, maybe we don't have the same feelings that we did about them before, or maybe we just don't like them anymore and we don't have any reason for it, we're gonna throw them out just like that pair of jeans. And the thing is that the Lord made love to be so much more than this. He made love to be unconditional. So we stick with one another through the rough times and during the good times. And even the show, it kind of proves that this is how they view love, as a commodity, because the finalists, only 5 out of the 31 are married today. That's really not that many. And I think every single one of us desires for a love that lasts, because that's the love that the Lord made us for. So excited to have this new section on romantic relationships. We're going to be talking about cohabitating, sex, soulmate, and just like a bunch of great topics, so can't wait.
Up next is a clip that we have of your friend Alex and her testimony of something cool that happened and how God showed up in her life. So roll the clip, Ramsey.
So I was 16, I was a newly licensed driver and really wanted to go to a movie on a Friday night. So called up 2 of my friends. One of them was able to drive over and the other one didn't have a car. So she begged and begged her mom to borrow her new Lincoln Navigator. And what do you know, her mom miraculously said yes, she could take it over to my house, just to my house. She didn't trust her enough to go to the movie. So she brought over her car and I was going to drive to the movie. So we all get into my car. I'm a brand new driver, so I'm going through all the steps. Am I doing everything right? Turning on the car, putting it in reverse. I back out of the garage and all of a sudden I hear this huge bang. And my heart freezes. I immediately start crying because I know what I've just done. And I've forgotten that my friend's mom's brand new car is parked right behind me. So at this point, I don't even want to get out of my car because I know I just hit my friend's mom's brand new car that her mom, barely allowed her to come over to my house with. So I get out of the car and what do you know, there is a dent the size almost of a football, just huge right here, right in the front of the car, and it's scratched up. It does not look great for me. I run inside, I tell my parents, and of course they're upset because as a 16-year-old, I cannot pay to have this car fixed. That's going to be my parents' money, so they're unhappy with me. I call my friend's mom crying, apologize. I feel horrible, but at this point all my friends are over and it's still Friday night, so I feel pretty bad, but we still went to the movie because we really wanted to see it. And I get out of the movie and I have a ton of texts from my mom. And I open my phone and I'm not sure what's up because I already hit the car. I already ruined my friend's mom's car. Like, what else could my mom trying to be reaching me tonight for? I opened my phone and she said, the dent is gone, the scratches are gone, the car looks perfect. And at that moment I was like, how in the world could this be true? This would have to be the work of the Lord. So I drove home with my 2 friends, one of them whom doesn't know the Lord whatsoever. And we got home, we got out, and we looked at the car, and it looked perfect on the side. There was no scratches, there were no bumps. And I just knew that that was the Lord revealing himself to my friend who doesn't know him very well, and just showing how he can work in everyday life, in the little things and the big things. And I wanted to glorify him through the dent in this car.
Wow, God is so good. Thank you so much, Alex, for sharing that with us, because that serves as such a great reminder that God not only has power over living things like our bodies, but he also has power over man-made objects as well, like the car that he fixed like that. And he does this to draw believers and non-believers closer to him. So we want to share your testimony. So please contact us and share with us, so maybe in the future we can share with other people to encourage their faith.
Exactly. Email us. We'd love to hear your stories, and we want to share them, and all for the glory of God.
Yes.
All right.
We have another new bit for you called Straight Talk, and this is where we talk about God without prancing around the issue. So let's get straight to it. God is our Father. Jesus refers to God as our Father over 165 times in the Gospel. And he not only does this, but he also tells us to call God our Father in the prayer, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The prayer that all of us Christians pray, which is so cool. So since the Bible is real and Jesus says this so many times, then God, our Creator, must be our Father. But something that I have to remind myself is that God, our Father, wants what is best for us. And he communicates to us through the Bible. He uses this to guide us so we can live the best lives possible, because he wants us to live a life that is fulfilled. He wants us to live the best life here and afterwards. He wants us to have peace. He wants us to be happy. Our God is so good. Our Father is so good. He wants what's best for us. Have I said that enough? But my dad actually showed me this one demonstration to show how our God is so good as our Father. And in this illustration, God is our Father, and he tells us, his child, to not go play ball in the street because he knows that this will bring us harm. But the thing is, oftentimes, we don't really listen to our Father because we think, okay, maybe playing in the street looks really fun. But our Father knows that the street may cause us harm. We may get hurt from it, or we may even die. And that's exactly why he gave us the Bible, because he gave us this because he knows what might cause us harm, and he wants to protect us from this. Because our Father, when harm does happen to us, he is saddened by this because he loves us so much and he wants what is best for us. This has been Straight Talk, and remember, God is our Father and he wants what's best for us. Signing off with Shelley now.
Shelley and Alex. Until next time, we're going to leave you with some bloopers, and may the Lord's peace shine upon you.
Amen.
Hi, I'm Shelley.
Hi, I'm Alex.
Welcome to Kingdom Connection with Shelley and Alex. New format.
Woohoo! Look at us. We're
I know.
so, we can actually wear this too. This is cute.
Okay, this is cute. We are cute. This is so fun. Okay, hi, we're back, and we did film. If you watch us on Facebook and on, if you follow us on Facebook, and Instagram, then you know, and you should follow us on Facebook.
You
and
should.
Instagram. And Nate and Ramsey, can you put that up there right now?
Yeah, well,
say, you should put that
right
up
there.
Yep,
Right
there it is.
there.
Okay, so that's up there. So you follow us, please, and like us. But if you follow us, you know that we totally taped an episode of our second episode, and we scrapped it. We totally scrapped it because it's not us.
It isn't.
This
look,
is us.
look at us. We're fine.
Welcome to Kingdom Connections with Shelley and Alex. I'm Shelley.
And I'm Alex.
That's Nathan. My name is Alex. I'm Al.
When in doubt, dance it out.
Oh, stop, you're too close to me. Just stop, you're too close. Up next is a testimony of your friend Alex, who has a cool way that God showed up in her life. Yeah, look at you.
No, no, no.
We don't know what we're going to say.